So, a little bit has happened with the Calgary Flames since we were on here last. Welcome, everyone, to the Calgary Flames Rebuild Twitch stream, this from NHL 23. I do have NHL 24, so that's why we're trying to speed this thing up a little bit and wrap up this rebuild. So, I guess just to set the stage here, we are into the Western Conference semifinals. I guess technically they would like to call it the Pacific Division final, I guess. We are tied 2 games apiece with the Ducks of Anaheim following a 6-5 loss there in Game 4. So, we'll be playing along while talking about the big news of the day, or I guess of the last 24 hours anyway, with the Flames making a move, sending Elias Lindholm out for Andrei Kuzmenko, a couple of prospects, and I will just refer to them as a couple of prospects because I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name right now. I got to do that on the radio a little bit later. But yeah, quite the day, that is for sure, for Calgary Flames fans, and a lot to get into. Okay, so with the two losses, sorry, we are going to simulate until we have to jump in on this one here, and hopefully this will just all work out. Oh, 2-0 lead to start, like that. 4-1. All right, we can just put a bow on this one. Yeah, we won that hockey game. All right, so we're up 3-2. That worked out really well. That was a whole lot better than the one against Vegas, where I was like, all right, we're going to sim this until we have to jump in. Down 2-0 immediately. Okay, well, shit. Jacob Pelche out with a mild concussion. Do not like that. All right. Oh, sorry. My bad. No, I don't need to see the draft. I'm not worried about the draft class right now. Available for your team's game. That's fine. I don't care. Oh, maybe I should care. I just want to fly through these. But let's see, because sometimes they'll just put a defenseman in where they're not supposed to be. No, we're fine. We're good. Good. Maybe I should call up another couple people to make sure that that kind of thing doesn't happen again. All right, let's see. Can this team advance? Can Connor Bedard, Anze Kopitar, and Patrice Bergeron lead the Calgary Flames to victory? All right, down 1-0, that's okay. We can manage that. Down 1-0 going to the third. Let's jump back in. Oh, a little Stoon trip for Gino DePaoli. Appreciate it. Appreciate you popping in. All right. There is but one way that a Flames versus Ducks game can look. No. There it is. Okay. Well, this is going to be disgusting to watch for 20 minutes. Chance to move on to the Western Conference Finals with this team. Our WHL scout watching in, seeing what we need. Although, once this season is done, I am going to migrate over to NHL 24. I haven't thought, like, I kind of wanted a different, to steal a wrestling term, a different gimmick for the stream for 24. Because we did the all-time team last time. We did this rebuild one this time. And now the team's actually rebuilding. So now that's going to be tricky. We actually have something to stack it up against instead of, oh, we're so frustrated that they're not rebuilding. What are they doing? Let's show what they can actually do. Obviously, we've done phenomenal. But I was trying to think of a gimmick we could do for the one for 24 once we're done this one here. But oh man, under siege early on. So bit of a blockbuster yesterday, hey? I don't know what I don't know what the Canucks think the All-Star break is for. Apparently, it's the easiest time of year to get a trade done.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Ducks lead it 1-0.
Shan, I appreciate it. Look, this is just me getting warmed up, you know, and honestly, this is just me getting all the swears and stuff out of the vocabulary before I go on. But yes, I'll be on Sportsnet 960 today, starting at 4 o'clock Mountain Time, to further discuss. Basically, what I'm doing here is just workshopping ideas, and I'm going to take what everyone says in here and just parrot that on the radio. That's basically what I'm doing here. When are you calling your first BCHL game? Not entirely sure just yet. I actually, honestly, I haven't done one Okotoks Oilers game this year. I've done some Beaumark Okotoks Oilers games for the U18 team, but availability-wise hasn't really stacked up for the main gig. So I don't know if the BCHL is in my future this year or what's all going on with such a strange situation there. All right, just so you guys know, there is an ad break coming in 30 seconds. So just letting you know, because people sometimes get annoyed, and I understand. But I promise I won't say anything groundbreaking in the next minute. Unless you're... I put these up on YouTube after. So for the people watching on YouTube, please stick around and don't skip ahead. But, all right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hopefully by the time you guys come back, I'll have tied it up. Oh, what suspense. Going to get a breakaway right as your commercial break starts. Oh, man, we got him. We are all over him here. Okay, you Fowler.
Puck grabbed by Henrique. Dumps the puck in. Calgary's going to play the puck from behind the cage.
All right, we got Pacioretty again. Oh, I thought we could have beat him. Thought he was going to be expecting the deke this time. Has Uyghur played this entire period? Philadelphia Flyer great. Jamie Drysdale passing it to Henrique. Did I hear right? Henrique hasn't played a playoff game since the 12 Cup final with the Devils.
And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice.
That's absolutely absurd, if that's accurate.
The Ducks gain control of the puck.
I don't know if the ad break didn't play or if you guys are just back now, but we're back now. Oh, now it's playing. Okay, never mind. Oh, that was a look. Hold that. Good.
Moves it quickly over to Sari.
That was supposed to go to Arvidsson in front.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Dubé.
Oh, well, they're showing we can fight in this game now. I started NHL 24, did the Hockey Ultimate Team. One of the first cards that I got. One of the first cards that I got was a Carter Hart one. I was like, are you... Why? Like, I get there's certain things that would be a bit of a challenge, but could we not just limit those for a little bit? I feel like there's 4 cards we could just take out of the rotation for a little while, and that would be great.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume.
Yeah, Shan, that is the only reasonable response to a commercial break there like that is to cry profusely, and it's nice that you keep that up. From like what you do during the commercial breaks as well at 960, where again you just openly weep the entire time. Thank God for Advil. Oh, he's gonna need some Advil, am I right? Product placement. Sponsor me, Advil. More than the 4 cents I got for that ad that you played. Stank oven. Okay, we've been pressuring well. Kind of need a goal here to not have to go to Game 7. So if you guys... Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, this is money. This is money. This is goal right there. Oh, come on. Curse you, John Gibson. Curse you.
That's a really good save. I think the goalie's probably surprised he was dead center and open to shoot.
I appreciate that, Gino. Thank you. That's I believe that's the help of my my head scout, but either way, you inspired me. And how can you not draft a guy whose name is Stank Oven?
The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards.
You know, I think they've maybe figured out that I want to do that home run pass every single time.
Anaheim's got the puck along the wall.
John Gibson just full of Advil. That probably doesn't sound awesome, but I stand by the statement. Matt Zuccarello, puck on a string. Dmitry Orlov, not so much. Andrei Kopitar, Flame great. Oh, we got the pick play down low, and it works perfect. Oh, damn. All right, well, see, that's just great scouting. I was picking up Stankoven. So that's 100% a screen back there. Like, that was 100% a pick play that I should not have been rewarded for, but I will take it 100%.
Right down. You might see players going every second shift on the way down the stretch.
Yeah, Kopitar just bullying. Oh, and Bedard walks right up the middle. Oh, come on. What an amazing way that would have been to win this series. Orlov's got room. All right, that's a good look, good look. Yeah, we want the puck on the stick of the kid. The reason we're doing this. Connor Bedard. Oh, that would have been filth. I wanted to talk about this trade, but how can I talk about anything but this sick game? Come on! Oh, we're just going to keep the puck. Cool. Oh, what a stop by Gibson. Yeah, that was Leafs versus Lightning. That is the first thing I thought of when I saw that. Yeah, that was Leafs versus Lightning to a T.
You start to get superstitious on a run. You do everything the same. You wear the same.
All right, here we go. We tied up Game 6 against Vegas in the dying minutes. Let's see if we can win Anaheim. Win the Anaheim series. Sorry! Oh, we did it! Man, if this is a real game, this would be insane. Connor Zary, future first-line center for the Calgary Flames now that Lindholm's gone. Walks in and scores. Oh, baby. I realize my Bob Cole sounds less like Bob Cole and more like, jeez, Bedard 10 goals leading my team. Everyone else has 4. My Bob Cole sounds less like Bob Cole and more like Mike Richards doing Bob Cole. Oh, Zary to finish it. There it is. Connor Zary sending the Flames to the Western Conference Final. All right, Shan, I feel like you should have more say on that than I do. You are a producer. I'm just the guy who talks. I barely got a plug for a wrestling show in on Monday, so I don't know, but we'll see what we can do. Do I follow you on Twitter? I think I just did. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. All right. Look at this. The plan works out. We make all these moves, get all these big players, but it ends up being the original Connor Zary sending the Flames to the Western Conference Finals. Man, this BCHL thing is wild. Like the release of the teams they're effective immediately. This is insanity. Oh, my goalie is Justin Wall. Or Joseph Wall, sorry. I think I've been calling him Justin for 2 streams now. Joseph Wall. For comedic purposes, I acquired him for Radko Gudas, and he ended up just being the best goalie we had. So, I thought it was funny at first, and now he's led us to the Western Conference Final. I should put Wolf in there. We'll probably flip. I was going to say we'll flip Wall in the offseason. There's not going to be an offseason on this now. Oh, man. Avalanche and Stars going to a 7th game. Yeah, beat yourself up, boys. Man, it's been a little bit since Ty has told me that I should be playing Football Manager 24. I feel like I felt like I was missing something, like he was mad at me, but we're back with it. I am playing it. I'm not good at it, but I am playing it. I thought immediately right away, like, yeah, Cavalry FC, lead to the promised land. I've scored like 1 goal in the last 4 games. My team is not good. I need to get my shit figured out here. It has been foretold that I shall one day be the king of all things Football Manager. All right, so... Oh no, Pelche can play center. That works. I feel weird moving Zary down to the 4th line after getting 2 goals in a game that clinches a series. So we'll stick with this. All right. So we sim these until we're down, or until they win 2 games. Holy shit, we won the first one. I thought I'd be doing this after 2 games, I'll be honest. Ah, that would have been big. All right, series tied at 1. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's fair. Makes sense. They're the Avalanche. But I am not losing in this final season of this. So let's just play this full thing and then wrap this bad boy up for the day. Oh, that's a really good team they have over there. We'll stick with the OG jerseys for now. See if that can... It's going against the momentum that Blasty has, but that'll be okay. Our forward group is better than theirs. I have a hard time believing that. But again, that's just phenomenal GMing by me. Which means I should be able to build up a solid winner in Football Manager. Just don't have the eye for talent there that I thought I did. The thing's already at all the way at the end. Why are we not? Okay, there we go. Apologies for skipping the national anthem. Okay, here we go. Big one. Down 2 games to 1 in the series. Need the big bounce back. Let's go. Rasmus Anderson's got that jump. Picking up right where we left off here. This is great. That was maybe a bit hopeful that I was going to get that through to Zuccarello. Just all over him to start.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Landeskog.
Oh, Buchnevich. What is Anderson doing not picking that puck up? Oh, but we got the brick wall in there. Get it? That worked out way better than I thought it was going to. Can we try it again? Tarasenko right off the bench with a rocket. And to think I doubted how I put this team together before. Look at us now. Western Conference Final. Is it maybe not the best endorsement for how I've built this team that I've had to come in and save them in every round so far? Don't think about it too much. Don't worry about that. Alright, here we go. Oh, we got it. Ah.
No loose change around the front. I like the way he directs this into the corner.
Manages to hang on.
Future Montreal Canadian great Newhook. Oh no. Oh no. Never in doubt. Alright, here we go.
Dead center. Excellent save.
Come on. Oh, Georgiev, you rat bastard.
Colorado's got the puck. And he takes the feed.
Who's ranting?
Quickly over to Taves. And a little body contact on the
I don't think we make fun of the Islanders enough for trading Devon Taves to the Avalanche and that just becoming the best defensive pairing in the NHL. I feel like that's something we should make fun of the Islanders for more. I thought I had more room here, and turns out I had the opposite of more room. That's fine. It still almost worked. Nope.
Colorado's got control of the puck.
Probably could have got more out of that than I did. But that's okay.
Myers looks around. The Flames have it against the wall. Moves the puck to Pacioretty.
Pucks in deep, boys. Pucks in deep.
They'll skate off for a change.
Oh, and there it is. Connor Zary, stay hot. I understand in this there's 3 games in between, but you know what I mean. Brilliance. Pure brilliance. Connor Zary.
Really tough for the goalie to read where the heck this thing's going. I'm looking at the shot. I can't tell where it's going, but the backhander beats the
Oh, creep it up on Connor Bedard. Oh, that is so funny. I'm gonna miss having him on my team.
Takes the pass. Calgary's got the puck along the wall.
All right. Oh, Shilly again, using what was obviously a screen. All right, they figured out the cross crease move. What do we have Bedard at here? Let's Let's do a quick pause and find out. Probably a quick way to do this, but that's fine. No. Oh my god. Bedard's in it. We got him up to an 85. I feel like 11 goals when my next closest guy has 5 is probably going to bump that ranking up a little bit. Oh, we just right into the shin pads. Oh, Matty Phillips. We hardly knew ye.
And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Feeds it to Mangiapane. Into the attacking end.
Man. Oh, that almost worked perfectly. So where, Gino, whereabouts on the road to Saskatoon are you right now? Have we at least crossed into Saskatchewan yet? Or are we still in that wonderful area where it is like right in the middle of nowhere?
Here's a short pass to Rantanen. Takes a shot, and he makes the save. Oh, great read as he pokes it away.
Oh, Rantanen dealt with. Just past Irvine. Oh, so you got... You are just at the beginning of this journey. Well, I apologize. This is only going to be an hour stream today. Yeah, that's definitely the way. At least it's a nice day to travel. And you're not dealing with slippery conditions the whole time or any shit like that. Oh, Zook. Oh, we can still get there. Oh. I like having Zuccarello. It's a little expensive now, but I like him. How far is the bus ride Saskatoon to Prince Albert? That has to be a bit of a jaunt.
Here in the late goings of the period, Calgary's ahead 1-0. The Avs take possession off the faceoff. Quick pass to Ranta. Through the neutral zone,
that's all right. I don't know why I think of up there than Saskatoon is.
Absolutely fearless. Moves the puck along the half wall.
Oh, well, that was a great pass to no one.
Sends the pass down low.
Keep cycling it down. And then we score. Oh, come on. Oh, that is brutal. Yeah, that is not a great great one. God, you almost wish you could get like the farthest one out of the way and then work your way back. Oh, Bedard, giving it everything he's got. Oh, you guys can't see, but I got my puppy joining me up on the couch now. We're out here in the living room because we're looking after my niece, and the office has turned into a bed. Oh, it's Tarasenko. Hey, Alina, come on. Come over here. Here, come say hi to everyone. Come say hi. Oh, say hi. Say hello. Oh, you're not a cute puppy. Yes, hi. You are very weirded out by this. Okay, you can go back down. You can go back down. It's okay. Yeah, no, I would understand that one. Yeah, that seems very fair. That's. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I've ever actually been to PA. I must have been. Oh, that was a look. Oh, just play it. There's a second left. God, stupid game. Is it at least a nice rink in PA? I don't even know.
Time. We'll get to the second period right after this.
I do kind of feel bad. There's a big text message going about what we're all talking about on the show today, and I'm just here playing video games on the internet. But they're all pros. I just show up and talk. Logo and Shan have got this shit on lockdown. Cam might already be dead, but he might recover. We'll see. Oh! Zuccarello couldn't quite pull the trigger. Buchnevich. Oh.
First period. They chased it around, and as a result, they're chasing the game.
That entire description basically figures out what I.
He had to get up tight to the puck.
Yeah, big text group.
Takes away any room.
We're still in the early stages
Just
of this period.
messaging about the show. I'm on 960 later today, so big text group going on right now.
Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone.
Oh, what a block!
What a block as he lays out, and I'm sure he'll feel that one.
Oh, that
Made the stop on
would
the
have
line.
been just disgusting.
There's nowhere for that puck to go.
And now it's over
I should
to
check
the
on here
Flames.
and see what I got for Lindholm and see if I did better than the Flames, because Craig Conroy with an absolute steal of a deal, I think, with the Lindholm trade with Vancouver. It was funny being on 960 on Monday, and we're talking about like it's going to the All-Star break. They just barely beat Chicago, and so the text line, like we're talking about what direction this team's going to go, and so many people on the line were like, do we really trust Conroy to put this thing together? Like, what have we seen? Blah, 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 blah. And then cut to 2 days from then, and all of a sudden we're like, so gold or bronze for the statue of him outside the new ring? How should we make that work?
Oh, and that's intercepted. Sent over to Rantanen. And they finally
I think he absolutely crushed that deal. So good on him. I'm looking forward to breaking it all down with who we got coming on the show today. Zuccarello. Oh, okay, there we go. Got the shot away. Yeah, the random text or WhatsApp conversations, always fun. I don't even want to say most awkward, but the funniest one was I was on the morning show one, and then they didn't realize I was no longer after I was on no longer on the morning show, they kept me in the text group for a little bit, and they finally figured it out when I kind of outed myself, because Jay was asking, hey, do you guys know if the Switch is worth it? And I was like, hey, I'm not supposed to be in this chat anymore, but yes, Nintendo Switch 100% worth it. And he thanked me, and then promptly booted me out of that chat. Which is fine. Like, that wasn't at the point where I was let go. I wasn't listening in on those conversations, obviously, because Jay was let go at the same time as me. But that was kind of me like, oh, by the way, still here. All right, 3-0. Chance to even this series up. Doing great.
The Avs going to hold the puck off the draw. And now it's grabbed by Nichushkin.
Oh, Nichushkin pinned.
The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards.
Ooh.
Run a big number up on the scoreboard here.
Pacioretty? Oh, Byram got me.
And it's a quick pass to Nichushkin.
I guess probably no longer future Flame Bowen Byram.
With the waffle maker by Wall.
Oh, switch on the bus with it's made for those types of things.
They're winning by a pile, and he hasn't had much to do.
Orlov's
It's technically my wife's Switch, but I do have the I got Let's Go Eevee, the Pokemon game, for it, and I could not love that game anymore. It's like basically the old Game Boy version, but with like Switch graphics, and it's spectacular. Oh, thank you, Toxic. I appreciate that.
past the halfway mark of this period. The
Happy anniversary of making you guys deal with ads now. We haven't really got into the Lindholm trade too much just yet. It's mainly been rinks in Saskatchewan. I saw you posted the how is that game? I heard a lot. Oh, whoa! I heard a lot of people shitting on that game when it first came out.
Some good goaltending right there. That puck comes at him twice in a hurry, and he turns them both away.
Oh, come on, man.
Calgary's going to play the puck from behind the cage.
Oh, Rass. Huge. Grand Theft Auto for Wizards. Oh, well, that could be a little bit fun. I'm not a huge Harry Potter guy, but my wife is. I was thinking about that as a birthday present, but because her birthday this weekend, but didn't quite pull the trigger on that one. But maybe it'll just be a hey, thanks for being you gift a little bit later on. But yeah, Toxic, what did you think of the trade? And anyone else in the chat who wants to chime in, what did you guys think of that trade? I was just saying, in the little bit that we talked about it, I think it's a absolute home run for Conroy and the Flames. Lindholm, to get all this without Lindholm having to sign an extension, I think is really good. Like, it sounds like the prospects, the Brzezowicz guy, seems like he's going to be like a real player. The other dude looks like he's got some Yermo, I think. Looks like he's had some flashes, but has had some struggles at times, so maybe a bit more of a project. But, like, I know a lot of people are kind of thinking Kuzmenko is just going to be a trade deadline move next offseason. Or next season, sorry. I like him a lot. I think he's really going to fit here with Calgary. And I get age-wise, it doesn't totally work out well, but he's not super, like, it's not like he's 34. The kid's 28 years old. I think he can still be a part of something here. The cap hit is a little much for, like, in the future, but I think he brings, again, a bit of a weapon that the Flames don't have. I think he's going to be a monster on the Calgary power play. I think 5-on-5, he's going to really show you a lot of things that he can do as well. I'm excited to see what he does with the Flames. That this was the real apple of my eye from Vancouver. Absolutely 100% was Höglander. That was the one that I want, and still want if they're in on Tanev. That's the one that I still want from a Calgary perspective. I never thought, oh, that's huge. I never thought Kuzmenko was going to be, I never thought Kuzmenko was going to be a part of a whole lot. I just thought dollar-wise it didn't really work out. But it makes perfect sense, and I think he's going to be a real breakout. Like, I think this could be another, I know there's going to be the comparisons all the time. I think that this is going to be a, like, Sharon Govich type of a move, getting Kuzmenko. I think, like, he is, like, right now it's a cap dump. It wasn't working in Vancouver, but there's something there, and I think the Flames are going to be able to, or going to at least give it a go to try to get it out. Gino, you scared me with that minus killing cops and having affairs with hookers, because I was like, oh my god, did one of these players do something awful and I didn't realize it? Because, look, wouldn't be the first time I missed on one of those things. So I was like, oh my gosh, did I miss that? But you were still referring to the Grand Theft Auto thing. It'll be a masterful move if they flip Kuzmenko again. And that, like, honestly, that is where this probably goes, if they can get something out of Kuzmenko, and then he's a deadline move next year, or even a next offseason move. That's probably where it ends up going. But I'm not going to count him out as an actual piece for the Flames going forward. I think there's actually something there with this kid. And, like, just quickly, it's obviously not the main focus of this, but I think Vancouver did really well as well. Lindholm's awesome. Phenomenal number 2 center for a Canucks team that's going for it. And you get Kuzmenko off the books next season, and you free up the money to sign an Elias Pettersson. So, for Vancouver, it checks a few boxes there. They're at a point where that first-round pick, like, who gives a shit? Go for it, and now the Flames have a couple of first-round picks. I don't know what this draft is, like, strength of it, that there's still a lot for me to work through on that, but I wonder if now you start, like, if you move a Tanev and a Hanifin, if you start looking at, like, future firsts instead of this year and try to spread the wealth out a little bit. So that you have, for a few years, multiple draft picks and can really set a system up here instead of, like, oh, we got, like, 4 ELCs all coming up at the same time. Oh, Zuccarello. Toxic, yeah, Lindholm as the second-line center is great. He can do everything and be part of a line when someone else can drive the play. Oh no, Bergeron's hurt. I'm interested to see how the Canucks use him now. I wonder if it's, like, you put him with Lindholm, or sorry, not with Lindholm. I saw one thing where they put him with Pettersson. That would be quite the line. Put him out there with JT Miller. That would be interesting. Does he have his own thing? Like, where do the Canucks use him, I think, is going to be really, really, really fascinating. And yeah, you're right, Toxic. Like, he can play the wing as well. And I think pretty effectively. So that's that's pretty. That versatility helps for sure. And I think penalty kill wise, he's going to help them out as well. It's a great deal, I think, for Vancouver. It really, really is. But I think, again, it makes so much sense from a Flames standpoint now. And I wonder if, like, Hanifin seeing this, the writing's on the wall now, I wonder if this, like, has him leaning in the I'm going to leave direction. I just got to think that the ads are going to start. I don't want to get too far into things if the ads are going to go. So someone chat when the ads start playing, and then I can shut up and we can kind of reset the conversation. I'll read you guys' chats after the ad break so we don't miss anything. And now my wife's calling. So everything is happening here all at once. The one thing I'm happy that didn't happen, the mail guy just showed up and the dog didn't lose its mind. So that helped out a lot. Because she is, as I showed you, I picked her up. She's right here. Oh, Bedsy. Oh, there it is. Oh, we're just pummeling them into the ground now. All right, maybe this ad break isn't happening at all, so we can just continue the conversation. I think Calgary has to start going more European with their players. Seeing that with the Swedes, just feels like Americans are not an option anymore for this team unless there's a new rink or they have a true superstar. Yeah, I absolutely 100% see what you were saying on that. I wouldn't want to pass up a good player just because 4 years from now he might want to leave. Like that just tells me, like that screams as an organization, we don't think we're going to be good 5 years from now or something like that, you know? Like I understand where the concern would be coming from. I think you just have to draft the best guys and maybe a better understanding that, hey, oh, see, now the ad break happens. I think a better understanding of what you should do when a player's contract is up. Like, understanding that if a player's contract starts to be, a bit of a problem, just move it. That would be my suggestion. But we got a minute left in the ad break, so we'll get back to the full conversation here in a sec. The ad break notifications haven't been great today. Normally I know like right away when it's coming. Oh, Arvidsson.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
Circles back to center ice. And now he angles it across.
That would have been funny if that would have actually worked. Oh, Grant. Take that.
Calgary's going to play the puck from behind the cage.
Eesh. Arvidsson.
Now it's grabbed by Mangiapane.
Manchuk's a little tired, eh? Pelts! Oh, that was a chance. Not that we need it. It's 7-0.
Calgary's got it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Mangiapane. Play blown dead. Let's get the
Penalty there seems a bit excessive. We probably could have let that one roll.
When you're down in a game like this, you're not getting a whole lot of volunteers going back on the ice. This penalty won't help either.
Smallman, that's a fun name.
man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First chance of the night for the power play. The guys are pretty excited to get out there.
All right, says that the ad break is over, so we'll continue the conversation. I think you have to have a better understanding of like when contracts are coming up. You can't just let them walk to free agency. You have to either lock them in on an extension or move them. Unless you're making a push to like the cup, then figure it out later. But I think you still just draft the most talented players, regardless of where they may be from, and hope that the new building makes it seem like a fucking sweet place to play, or that you can build a team that people want to come play for. That has to be the hope. I think if you start just drafting players who you hope will stay long term, you start drafting second and third line players and not the special ones who can actually help your team out. In my opinion. It's funny, I was talking with a couple people at Wild Rose Wrestling there on Tuesday, and they were asking me, all right, who's getting moved? Who's next, and where are they going? And I was like, oh, Tanev to Vancouver. And I was half right that the next trade was going to be with Vancouver. It was just, got the piece wrong. I really thought the Lindholm thing, it had been so quiet. We heard all the buzz about the defenseman. It had just become so quiet on Lindholm. And so I thought that this was going to be one that kind of dragged into the beginning part of March. And I kind of thought, Tanev, maybe you want to get that one done sooner rather than later, so he doesn't hurt his trade value by blocking a puck with his face. So we'll see now. It would be funny if they made 3 separate trades with the Canucks. I'm interested now, like the other teams who would have been in on Lindholm, where do you go from here? Not that like Lindholm's his be-all, end-all player, but he was kind of the best forward available, right? Like, I guess, depending on what you think of Gensel, and if St. Louis wants to move their guys, like I just played the puck with one there in Buchnevich. But there isn't really that, like, Lindholm there, that big number 1 center, like a Winnipeg. Where do they go now? And could you maybe have boosted up the value now for a Blake Coleman if you want to make that move? Because another part of this that I think is really interesting is the Flames didn't have to retain any salary on this deal. And so now they have that spot for the 2 remaining UFAs with Hanifin and with Tanev. And now if you want to move, like we talked about on the stream yesterday, if you want to move a Markstrom, if you want to move a Blake Coleman and eat some of that salary, admittedly it carries over for a couple of years, but if you want to do that, then now it frees up maybe some options. And all of a sudden, a Blake Coleman at $3 million is a bit more enticing. And a Jacob Markstrom at $4 million or $3.5 million is a little bit more enticing. So I think that the Flames being able to make the moves for Zadorov and Lindholm without having to retain any salary is real smart work here from Craig Conroy. And I think right now, obviously there's a lot going on, but I think right now Conroy has, I would say, earned the trust with Flames fans that he's going to be able to do this thing a little bit more going forward, and that you can feel confident that he's going to make a move that you're going to feel good about with these ones. It's not, man, I don't know if we should trust Conroy with a rebuild or retool or whatever. He is he's doing a pretty good job with it so far, I would say. Yeah, I'm glad it got done. Flames got what they wanted, and they pulled the trigger. No need to wait. I agree. I am a big proponent of early trades. Like, the example, you guys have probably heard it. Talking about the Blue Jays a couple of years ago, where I think it was the COVID year, where they had, it was so clear right away they had an issue with their bullpen. It wasn't working. And so instead of, well, we'll see if maybe a couple pieces can come together. No, they made a trade, got 2 guys in, boom, right away. And it was in like May or June. And I think that's the way to go. You look at the Raptors last season. It was so apparent that they just weren't very good. But it was so apparent that one of the reasons they weren't very good is they needed a center. And they got Pirtle as a center, but they got him at the trade deadline when it was too late to really make a push. You make that move November, December, who knows what happens, right? And same thing here with these teams. Like, it's been so clear for so long that Toronto needs another defenseman. Edmonton needs a goalie. I'm not going to say it's been clear that Vancouver has any needs because they're playing really good hockey. But like so many of these teams have these needs that have been apparent all season long. I don't know why you're waiting until game 49 or 50 to pull the trigger and bring in some reinforcements to help your team out. All right, series tied at 2. Boom. Needed that one. All right, I do have a radio show to get ready for, so I'm going to call it here. This has been fun. Thank you guys for the chat. We're into the Western Conference Final now. Hopefully, we're going to be able to push on through and get this thing wrapped up pretty soon. If nothing else, my wife is going away on business at the end of this weekend. So I'm going to have a lot of free time hanging out around here. So we will get this thing rolling on NHL 24 by this time next week. That is the primetime PK guarantee. But yes, thank you guys all so much, and we'll talk to you guys a little bit later.